Why he pulled away when he started feeling the connection. Let's talk about it. The spiritual purpose of rejection. Why did he pull away when he felt the connection? Why did he disappear when everything in you told you that this was real? And why that moment of heartbreak might have actually been the beginning of your own spiritual awakening. This one's for those of you who keep asking yourself, was it me? Let me give you a higher perspective, because when you see things spiritually, it hits different. Let's tap in and talk about this. Let's talk about the trigger of real love. You see, when the divine masculine first encounters a woman who reflects his soul back to him, who sees him without judgment and offers a love that doesn't have to be earned, something powerful happens. It awakens something sacred and ancient, but it also triggers everything unhealed. You see, real love doesn't just feel good, it's also revealing. It reveals the wounds that he's been hiding from. It confronts the mask that he's been wearing. It shines a light on the pain that he's buried so deep that even he forgot it was there. So what happens? He runs. Not because he didn't feel it, it's because he did. So what looked like a rejection was more times than less a sacred pause, a deep stalling, because he knew, consciously or not, that the connection was just too big for the man that he was pretending to be. And you weren't just a woman. You were a mirror, a portal, a catalyst. And his spirit whispered to him, you're not ready for this. So that pullback, that was his nervous system protecting his unhealed self from the intensity that his soul knew that he needed, but his ego feared it. Now let's talk about you. That pain, that was also your portal too. And that rejection, it wasn't personal, it was purposeful. It sent you inward and it made you question everything. Now you have to ask yourself questions like, why do I keep chasing the love that runs from me? Why do I keep choosing people that aren't ready? And just like that, your soul answered. It's because you're being called into wholeness. The real pain wasn't just him breaking your heart. It was realizing how much of yourself you were willing to give up just to be chosen. You see, this was never about him breaking your heart. It was about you reclaiming it. So what does a pull away reveal about purpose? If the divine masculine walked away from you after he felt the connection, it might mean that he wasn't the one to walk with you, but he was the one to awaken you. Some souls come into your life to remind you of your power by denying you theirs. And that's the paradox of spiritual rejection. It redirects you back to your divine assignment. And sometimes this assignment is solitude. Not loneliness, but sacred solitude. So that you can heal, integrate, and become. To the masculines that are watching, if you're the one that ran, this discussion isn't to shame you. It's an invitation. What you ran from was yourself. What scared you wasn't her love. It was your reflection in it. It's time to face that. It's time to come home to yourself. And maybe, just maybe, you'll be ready for love when you're no longer afraid of being seen. In closing, I just want to emphasize that rejection doesn't mean that it wasn't real. It just means that that connection had a higher purpose, to awaken you, to return you back to you, to teach you to choose from alignment and not abandonment. You weren't too much. You were a mirror. And the mirror only scares those who are still running from their own reflection. Own your energy, walk your path. Also remember, sometimes when you're being rejected, that's the universe's way of saying you're being redirected to your divine timeline. If you found this video helpful, please like, share, subscribe to keep up with more content on holistic wellness, transformation, and healing. Until then, I'll see you all in the next video. I'm sending you all so much love and light. Take care of you all.